Imagine a world where you went into a shop and you decided how much the items were worth. So you'd go into, let's say, a designer shop, a designer store, and you will say, I've only got £100, so I want to buy that for £100. Or you could be like, I've only got £50, I want to buy that for £50. Doesn't quite work like that. But do you know what else doesn't work like that? Your self-worth. How you value yourself doesn't work like that either. But a lot of times we allow people to come into our lives and decide what we're worth. In this video, I want to talk about how low self-worth doesn't just hurt your feelings, it shapes your entire life. So just like that example I've just given, if somebody walks into your life, it doesn't matter what chapter they walk into your life. It may be at a time where you're doing really well. It may be at a time where you're finding yourself. Your self-worth should not be determined by any of those factors. Low self-worth shows up as settling for less, staying quiet where you should speak up, accepting poor treatment. And these are just some things. So many different ways low self-worth can show up in your life. And it will affect your income, your relationships, your opportunities, because people sense how you see yourself and respond accordingly. The truth is, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you tolerate. Going back to my example at the beginning of the video, if there were shops like that people could go in and determine how much they can buy something for, they will attract those type of customers. But the designer shops that we know, the stores that we know on the high street, you need to have the money to be able to purchase the items that are available in that store. So this should be something that you have for yourself as well. You need to know your worth, and it doesn't matter who comes into your life or is around you. You don't lower that based on any exterior factors. You don't lower it according to how you're feeling or what you're going through. And this is one part of personal development that I really, really enjoyed getting to know more about. Just getting to know how important I am, how much value I hold just as me. The most exciting part was the fact that I could continue to add value to myself. I could continue to work on myself to make sure that I understand my worth so that I don't ever lose track of it. One of the hardest things that I found on this journey is when you become aware of your self-worth, you then want to be around people who understand your worth. A lot of times it will mean you have to raise your standards, even if it means having to lose some people around you. It's not easy, but what would you rather? Have people who'd walk in and tell you what your worth is, or people who'd walk in and know exactly what your worth is, based on how you've presented yourself, based on what you know is true for you? Imagine you're a designer spending hours on this one piece of item, and someone just comes and buys it for what they want to buy it at. It won't be the same value as what you had imagined or you had held up for it, because you know how much hours you put into it. And that should be the same for you. You should know your own worth, and nobody should be able to tell you that it is not right. And you're not being difficult, you're being aligned. And it's one of the most difficult things that you might find, especially if you're just starting your personal development journey and all of a sudden you start making all these changes. All of a sudden you start realizing your worth. All of a sudden you start acting as though you deserve better, surrounding yourself with the right people and just not anyone. You will feel the difference. You will feel the tension, but you have to choose you. You have to choose working on yourself. You have to choose a future outcome that will be aligned with how you feel inside. And as I said before, your self-worth will impact your income, your relationships, your opportunities. I've experienced this firsthand when I was talking about a job interview that I went for. Because I knew what my worth is, I was able to determine exactly how much money I'd want to be offered. And when I went to the interview, they offered me even more than what I thought. And at that point, because I knew of my self-worth, I still asked for more. Remember, opportunities are everywhere. But if you don't believe you're deserving of it, the opportunity might just pass you by. Your life rises when your self-worth rises. As always, if this video has helped you, stick around for the next video when we talk about how to protect your energy when people go low. As always, please do double check and subscribe to the channel. Help me grow my channel, share the video, like the video, drop a comment, and I will see you on my next video.